choo-choo time. How's it going? Welcome. We're going to be playing some Railroad Online today because, I don't know, I've already put in 19 hours. I might as well put in another 20. Welcome. As we get started here. What do we got? We got a little train. I just dropped off a load of core wood over here at the depot. So we'll be going back towards the lumber mill in just a second to drop off some more of that goodness. Let me drop down a facility here at this depot real quick. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. Hey, Axe. How's it going? Just need to take some free firewood by building a building with my mind and load up some good some stuff on this train here. How's it going, gamer? How's everyone's Monday? Hopefully pretty good. Mine was full of meetings. I'm super tired. And what do you do when you get really tired? You play with trains, because nothing ever bad happens by being super tired and driving vehicles around. And equipment. Nope. This is always a good time. Alright, we're gonna resupply our firewood here. Let's check the furnace. Throw in some more logs. And we are good to go. You just got back from the dentist? I apologize for your suffering. Alright. Break off. Awesome. We're going to be leaving the station here. I had a decent little clip. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 wagons. I'm saving up enough money. I need to buy 4 more tier 3 wagons here. At some point. I think we really only had enough for 1 more at the moment. Actually, we can maybe get 2 more. We're at 500 some. Order that. Awesome. What's the dipstick? This is a your cylinder cocks, and you can, you know, lower the pressure, I believe, of your engine by pulling that. So we're going in a loop real quick. We're gonna go pick up some more wood. Alright, we've looped back around, and I hope the switches are set. One of those things where you just kind of don't know. Alright, so that one's good. I think the other one might be a bit of an issue. So I'm going to slow down here. Yeah, that one's an issue. So I'm going to switch this over to our rail. Up on board. And we're ready to cruise. So we'll be doing some more track laying today, but first things first, I just want to get this train up to size. 8 wagons. What I'm looking for. Just make sure the fire's ready to go. There's some more logs in there. Awesome. Our pressure's going down. Pressure is going down. Make sure I'm getting the logs in the actual dirt order. Oh, nope. Yep. Alright. This thing's heating up. Let's go ahead and let the pressure kind of level back out and start rising again. You have water? Yes, we have water. We have fair amount of water, actually. So we're fine. The pressure is kind of getting back up there. We can start moving again about 75 psi. Totally fine. This might help if I remove the brake fully. Oh, man. Come on, get up to temperature. There you go. Do 40% throttle. Alright. Didn't have the fire going hot enough before leaving the station. In fact, let's just sure that doesn't happen again by throwing in some more logs. Awesome. So we're on our way over to the where are we going? We're going to the logging camp over there towards the west. We're going to be picking up some items. We are currently traveling kind of northeast or northwest here, but we will have a little switch in just a moment. Bring us over to the main station that I worked on in yesterday's really long stream of this game. God, silent. You need to not have like such wobbly rails. Jesus. But we'll hopefully be able to make enough money today to get the next tier, or we're gonna skip tier 2 of the engines and go straight to tier 3. The tier 2 Porter is just a heavier version of this same vehicle. It'd probably be it probably has more traction because of it, but it's not super relevant, in my opinion, to what we're doing. So we're gonna go ahead and transition up on this little turn. Start merging my way on towards the track to the lumber camp. Very good. It's a buggy mess. Oh, don't tell me that. That makes me sad. Also, if you need the password so you can join silent, let me know. It's the same as yesterday's. Choo-choo! Still on your way home? Alright, no problem. Trust me, I'm gonna be driving so many trains around that it's whatevs. Have you seen the trick using the track intersection to make perfectly parallel tracks? I have not. I haven't really seen anyone else play because I enjoy kind of figuring things out myself. I have to stop off and vote the new mayor tonight. Oh, there you go. Alright, we're coming up here. I mean, like, all of this was done, you know, by eye. So, it may not be, like, perfectly parallel. But I think we did a decent job at it. Alright, let's come to a bit of a stop. Here. So we get 2 new loads. Awesome. So yeah, we're just gonna doing the cordwood here for a little bit. Each wagon full of cordwood is worth $80, which at this time is probably worth $20 million due to inflation. But who's one to judge? Just have to do a little bit of loading here. Alright, Silent. See you in a bit. Hopefully you get a new headset soon. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. All the loading of lumber. I kind of wish the loading process was a little bit more involved than just the left click crane function. You know, or there was an option to make it more involved, like, you know, you could with like spin tires or snow runner for that manual loading goodness. We just have to pull up a little bit. Break off. Give it some power. And break on. Did I go too far? I did go too far. Darn it. Let's do that. A lot of people would probably do this in third person, so they could see where the cars are in relationship to the loading platform. Makes sense. Makes sense. Chunk. Chunk. So you're looking at, what is this? 80, 160, 240, $320 per load here. Hey, staying golden. Hope you're staying golden. Yep. Dual crane operator Uthris on the job. Being paid a penny an hour. It's important work. It's gotta get done. That's the nice thing about this game, is it's just so chill. You know, sure, there's bugs and it's early access, and you know, there's not a crazy amount of depth into the game, but you know, if you just want to have a good relaxing evening and play with some trains, you know, this could be for you. Do these ones bow as well? I think they do. Under the weight. Alright, this one takes one more. This is all good. Alright, just make sure we get a fire going. Lovely. Water. Fine. Alright. Throw it into gear. Take the brake off. Now, I'm gonna set it to like... I've got to get moving first. I'm gonna set it to like 15% or so. And, We'll get rolling through the station here. Turn on the bell. Alright, step off the train, let it go work its way around. And what I'm going to do while that thing is making its U-turn, we'll run down to the switch, make sure it's triggered, ready to go. At the exit, I'm sure it'll be perfectly safe. You know, we turned the bell on, you know, everyone's going to be off the track. This is an OSHA certified maneuver here, okay? The train union approves of everything that I'm doing right now. Don't act like they don't. Alright. So we'll go ahead and flip this. For the exit lane. Come up here. Now the train should be picking up speed because, you know, the momentum behind it. And it's going to start going downhill. There she is. And, you know, we just got to reach her hand out and hop on. Totally safe. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throttle up to about 30%. Very good. We got all 4 wagons still. That is switched, so we are good to just plow through. And for the incline, I'm going to have to give this a little bit more juice. I'm going to have to go up to about 40%. Machine's functional. It's such a beaut. It is. Alright, we're up to 6% grade. We'll throttle back down to 30. Now remember, we tried to get this track to, you know, follow the train as much as possible. So it is a little bit of a scenic route. It's not a straight shot to where we are going. Alright, we've hit the high point. Regulator off, and we'll go like 20% brake. For the downhill portion here, we're going to the right, which will swing us back around. There's just something nice about having 2 truss train tracks next to each other. Looks real good. You can see the speed, basically same speed as what we were. We're just maintaining. Not getting out of control. Alright, made it through the rough spot. Go ahead and bring it back up to 30%. And break off. And now we just keep maintaining that speed through. We are on the way. So what I would like to do, from a rail building perspective today, is we need to go up there to the northeast, to the smelter. We do need to take cargo there here soon. And then for the freight depot, I want to actually go ahead and build a yard. You know, I need to be able to store wagons, store trains. So when we drop this wood off, that's probably what we'll end up be doing for a while. Is honestly working on the train yard, maybe a freight yard. I'm not sure, but definitely a place to store, you know, the engines and the and all the spare wagons that we're going to end up getting. Might be early, but it's still amazing. It is an interesting, you know, I like the concept for the game. I like trains. I like multiplayer, you know, transport. games, so to me this is definitely right up my alley. You know, I think of it as kind of a first-person Transport Fever in a way. But yeah, I would like to activate both sides of this loading port and have that just be a one-way through that you kind of decide if I want to go left or right side, and then that loops around. Which that kind of already is there like that. We might try and attach a larger yard next to it here soon. Just going around a loop. Now I'm doing, the current rail configuration that we're on is fairly automatic. I only have to switch like one or two, you know, levers each go around at the moment. All right, we can coast. We'll go ahead, slow her down. Good. Full brake. Step onto the platform and unload for some money. So each one of these little crates, bundles, lumber is worth $10. Look at this. Did we partially derail here? We got a little weirdness going on back here. All right, well, we might let's go ahead and deal with that. I think we had a partial derail. It just didn't happen fully. All right, apply the brakes on that side, and this side we're gonna go ahead and fix this. Okay, take out both pins. All right. I'm gonna re-rail this flat car. We're just gonna stick it at the end. Here. All right, much better. Okay, this is ready to hook onto it. Just make sure the brake is set. Okay, brake is set. That can accept. And then this one will be able to accept as well. So we just need to undo the brake here. Throw the reverser on. Brake off. Let's get moving a little bit. We just coast into this. Throw the pin in. There we go. A little bit of train maintenance. All right, how are we on water? About half. About half. Let's go grab another load. You know what? I forgot to turn off the brakes, didn't I? Yep. Okay, brake off. Brake off. There we go. All right, we need to coast because I need to flip a switch up here in a second. Something else I noticed, we can slide these windows open. Pretty cool. Whoa! Was it too late? Yeah, it was too late. I done goofed it. Okay. That's fine. Not a major screw up. That's just Uthris being Uthris, it seems. Let's just go ahead and throw that down there, and we throw it in reverse and catch our train. Oh god, it's running. It's running away. It's really running away. Choo choo. Catch it. Runaway train. Alright, so we're going to take that pin out. Get this clip in there. And break. There we go. Okay, we're all rehooked up. We're good to go. For reals this time. Check on the fire. Fire's still going. We're pretty much good to chill. We are now shipping one human being. Massive load. The tolerances are insane. Surprised this train can even pull this guy. Yeah, I like the 30 to 40% kind of regulator. You know, anything more than that, you know, this train doesn't really go any faster than what we're at right now. So it's just kind of a waste of water. Nice, very train right here. Choo choo. And then once we get this next delivery of cord wood, you know, we'll be at a decent monetary level. I don't think it'll be enough for another 2 trailers, but maybe. I do want this to get up to a length of 8. I think that's a pretty good level to be at. We're gonna have to potentially install some passing rails here and also fix the wobbliness that is Silent's rail line in this area. Because ideally we'll get faster and faster trains. And these things will have to be as straight as possible. Or as smooth as possible. Alright, we're going to go to the left. Hopefully we won't get any derails or anything like that. Came from Can. Game looks sick. What specs do you need? I actually don't know the specs on this game. But, welcome nonetheless. The store page, I think, is in the description of the video. And that should have the specs listed in there. If you want to check that out. But I have a 1080, a GTX 1080, and 64 gigs of RAM, you know, so I might not be the best person to compare it to. I think I have either an i5 or an i7 processor. Yep, it's on Steam. Not only are we running Steam engines, we're playing the game on Steam too. Alright, let's throw in about 20% brick for this downhill portion. I do like our little rail yard here. Functions fairly well. Alright. Pop it up to like 20%. Pull off the brake. I'm gonna hop out. Switch our exit point. And then I'll meet the train back up to the Cordwood station. The train just leaves me behind. Go, train, go. Into i3, wow. Yeah, that definitely would run really well. It's running the Unreal Engine 4. You know, that's the game engine. It's probably using a fair amount of free assets when it comes to like the pine trees and stuff. Hello, train. Let me back on. Any graphics, just graphics. They should just say Nat Potato. Are we on water? Okay, we're a little low on water. But we can get water here. Luckily. Slow it down a little bit. As we approach the station. So, there. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, give it a whirl. The biggest thing is the game is probably a little expensive for my liking for what it is, but, okay, get that. Alright, so that'll start kind of reheating while we load some wood. Turn that on. Sorry for mentioning another name, but have you seen Can's video? I know of Can, but I don't really watch his channel. I don't really have time to watch a bunch of other content creators. Sadly. I pretty much just got off work and now I'm doing this and then I'll probably go to bed. But I've seen some of his other videos. Okay, turn that. We are good to go. That's where I found you, basically. Well, welcome aboard. Yeah, we streamed this for 8 hours yesterday. So I had a pretty good time with it. Obviously, to play something for 8 hours straight. Alright, let's pull forward. Let's get some water. It's all about the RP. Alright. I think this thing will reach. Pull a little bit forward, not sure. Yeah, a little bit forward. Come on. Get in there. Yeah, drink it up. I'm playing solo. At the moment, the person that was playing with me yesterday is on his way home from work still. Oh, we got some in there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Getting some water now. Look at that. Steam releasing. Alright, so now we just need to pull forward a little bit. To get in alignment. Back there for the next set of cars. Bloop. Okay, brake. So how did I find this game? Raptor was playing it, and I'm a friend of his, and he invited me to play, so I played with him for a little bit, and then decided to continue on my own save. Wait, I thought you drive through UI? You can. There's an option to do that. I don't like to. I prefer to drive just first person. The UI is probably easier to manage everything because of the vibrations in the cab, but I like the RP aspect of first person driving the vehicle. Alright, just a couple more clicks. We'll be loaded up and on our way. Make some more money. And then we'll start laying down some rail at the Railyard. Yeah, I mean, if the UI is definitely probably easier to learn everything. I'm just familiar with the train controls from other games, so you know, you got your regulator. This is your basically your accelerator. You got your reverser, which basically you can set forward or backwards. Your brake. This is to lower pressure. This is to deploy sand. You got a bell. You got your horn, and you're pretty much good to go. And then I just changed my camera to third person, but I don't have the UI still, so. Just join the Discord. Well, welcome to the community. And that's set. Good, not gonna derail. Hopefully, never know when it comes to this 6% grade hill here. Hopefully we don't. I'm gonna need more power to climb it though. 40%. Beautiful. So yeah, this little train still has plenty of power for us to use. I want to make this train about twice as long for cordwood. Alright, made it over, so we'll bring the throttle back down to like 30%. Just weave our way through the hillside a little bit. And here, regulator off. Do like 20% brake. And you just get to coast down this awesome side channel. The map generates differently each time? I don't think it does. I think it's constant. I mean, the placement of all the main buildings, but the rail, you know, is all made by the players. So, you know, we made this rail. All right, break off and just maintain our speed towards the warehouse. It's hard to find a good view that doesn't wobble so much in this game. Oh god, the train's all wobbly. So how's everyone's Monday? Hopefully good. For those of you in school or work, welcome home. As we just enjoy a nice little train ride. Look at how wobbly this rail is. It's silent. Come on, man. You got like a 45-degree turn in here. Unnecessary. Wobble with the camera. If I do that in perfect sync, will that make my camera stable? I'm good to go. Monday was good, now it's Tuesday. Well, happy Tuesday. Alright, we're coming in. Bit of a bell. And full brake here. There we go. Drop this off. This one, and this one. All right, so that brings us up to 878 money, which means I can buy 2 new wagons. Here. Awesome. You're from the future. I think I'm supposed to be scared. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and bring this over. Back side of the train. Hold on one second, guys. Hey, Turtle. Good to see you. All right. I have. Sorry to say this, guys, but I have work messaging me real quick. So let me take this call, and I will be right back. So give me a minute here. Woo! Work, let me tell you, is always a fun time. At the upteenth hour. How's it going, everyone? It's hard to join when my server's not even showing on the list. It should be on there. I mean, like, you can only play the game with multiplayer turned on. Password's the same and everything. I don't think I can invite you via Steam. They haven't added that feature yet, so. Never mind. Wait till 1 a.m. Alright, that's fine. Sorry, everyone. I had a work call come up. You know, it happens. It's not my favorite thing, but if there's an issue at work, I try and deal with it. It's one of those things. So let's go ahead and hook up the other 4 wagons to this, and we'll do a full load of 8 wagons of cordwood and see how well it performs. Why is this not clipping? It doesn't like that. Alright, we might just go ahead and pull into there. Did I get it fixed? I gave them a non-answer. My favorite kind of answer to give, which is to basically say, hey, you need to go ask the database administrator because you're looking at the right table. As far as I'm aware for your information, and your code looks good. But you could be pointing to the wrong instance. All right. And we are hooked up. Let's make sure the brake is off. And we'll pull around and then back into the station here. Throw this into forward. Give it 30% power. Oh, she's getting longer. Long train of running. I think 8 wagons is a good amount to have for this train. Anything more would look a little weird. And then 8 wagons is nice because from a depot standpoint, or a what if the server would appear if you reloaded the game, man, you are making me do things, all right, and I don't much appreciate. Let me hook up these wagons, and then I'll rehost and see if you can see it. That is what we will do. Pressure is falling, but the fire should be kind of back up to where it needs to be, hopefully. Kind of maintain that. Make sure we brake before this switch. Get this flipped over. Very good. I'm going to pull forward. I'll tell you what, maybe it's not hot enough. There's some more logs on there. Totally fine, we can get some more logs. Alright, now we just coast past that switch and then we just reverse. We'll be good. Alright, we're past it. Brake. Flip this around. One of these days I'm gonna actually have to do something with my in-scale model trains. One of these days. I'll need to make it my own layout or something. Why am I losing? I got water. We got fire. I think we're just not up to temperature, so we need to wait a little bit. What'd you miss? Not much. I had a work call, so I had to step away for a little bit. So we're just letting the boiler get back up to where it needs to be to get into reverse. All right, we're both 75. Uh-huh. Looking good. Alright, regulator can come off. Go ahead and slow it a little bit. There we go. Run to the end. Make sure the pins are set. Let's see. Let's do that. That. Let's go get this car good to go to accept our train. Okay, so that doesn't need anything. The brakes are set. This one can do that, because that'll be the second one we grab. Okay. Yeah. No, 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 no. Crap. 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 Ah. Getting stuck in the train's never good. Alright, let's go ahead and break this a little bit. And please don't derail. Oh. Alright, brake coming off. Let's go switch the regulator around. %. Pull the final brake. This thing is starting to get a lot of momentum behind it. There we go. So we'll pull forward, we'll toggle the switch here, pull down the middle track, hook that up, and then we have a full 8-car train here. Which is pretty cool. It's gonna take twice as long to load up, though. I just hope it has enough power to get us through. Alright, that's fine. Brake. Alright, Kyle, thanks for swinging by. You have a good night. Have a good one. Alright, rails switched over. We good? Looks like we're good. The route to the iron mine is going to be a right pane. Need to transport both beams and boards up there. That's fine. I mean, tonight, do you want to work on... What do you want to work on, Silent? I mean, I want to work on the potential train yard because we are going to eventually have more wagons than we'll know what to do with. I've been all the way to the iron mine and coal mine, yeah. But I didn't really have anything to compare it to at the time. Awesome. Very smooth. Good connection there. Alright, break off. Break off. Well, we have definitely multiple avenues to make money now. We don't have any passing tracks, so be careful. It's gonna get a little dangerous. Look at that train. Let's grab some free firewood. The best kind of firewood there is. We need multiple passing tracks, I think. Yeah, the coal mine is crazy. I had a track from the coal mine down to the bottom right corner, through the waterfall, and then heading north on Raptor 6. Alright. Let me go ahead, pull the brake. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna let you try and join afterwards, Silent. And then all you'll have to do is come by, just respawn. The train will be here for you. And then you can go run your cordwood a little bit to get some funds. Let me do host a server. Uthris train barony. Here. 951's the password, guys. Don't tell anyone. It's okay. It's long, really long. It's not. It wasn't my doing. I just made the mine and Hopper, so don't blame me for. Kabuki, you're one of the people working on this game. I think. Were you in Raptor's stream the other day? Kabuki Kitsune. New dev joins the stream. Very true. Welcome aboard. Alright. So that train is good to go for you. I am going to start work on the Railyard. Hey, Badger Matt. How's it going? 3D artist? Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Uthris is a bit of an artist, but decided to work in IT. Can't cause trouble when the server doesn't even appear. True. True. You're set to. I'm set to online. You're set to online. Ooh, does this work? Invite to lobby? We'll see. Kitsune Don. Ah, nice. Well, welcome aboard. We're gonna be working on. I think I'll just fill here to here with some parallel tracks. Now, someone did mention there's an easy way to get parallel tracks. I'm not gonna use that method. Out of sheer stubbornness. So you figured out the trick with the bridge stack to figure out the distancing for the loading track? There's a trick for that? No? I wish I knew there was a trick or stuff, but no. I like the idea of using the wooden tracks as marquees for loading, unloading. That's the only reason it's here. But if it magically tells you the distance, then that's just a bonus. Alright. Let's have a Railyard here. Put 113 hours building your own lane or line. Wow, nice. Groundwork. Constant grade. Oh no, it's doing this again. There we go. Variable grade. Welcome back, Cliff. So what I want is... How do I want this to go? Want to buy a better server browser? You're talking to the 3D artist. Outside of them making it maybe look 3D and pretty, I don't think they're going to have much say on that. Yeah, the crossover. I actually completely rebound the keys to this game. Alright, so we're going to go down to here. Bloop. Even the filter doesn't find my game? How'd you find my game last time then? Okay, it's about here's where the texture repeats. Let me just go wonderfully down over here. I'm sure Kabuki just loves to hear it's like, oh, we get repeating textures. Great. Lovely. Alright, so we got a rail down to there. Not sure it appeared at the bottom of the list after refreshing a dozen times. Sounds like you gotta refresh a dozen more times. What do you want me to tell you? Let's just throw that over here to get level. I do tend to rebind things, if only because I'm OCD like that. Well, the controls for like raising ground and lowering ground, what I did was Q and E now controls my radius. R and F control my vertical placement. So that to me seems a little bit more user friendly. You don't texture? That's the way to do it. Oh. Working on projects, nice. I think you were working on Raptor Stream. You were saying you were maybe modeling out the locomotive shed or something like that. Silent's gonna hound you with questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively apologize for my friend who doesn't know how to just relax a little bit. Silent, come on, chill. Devs will never show up here again. It's just useless. Oof. Yeah, why is the Eureka useless? It looked like a fairly good upgrade from the Porter. Unless I'm just going crazy. At least you only have to wait till next Monday for me to get your mic replaced. Yeah, well, you know, maybe I'll just keep you muted. Might be better for everyone involved. A lot of other structures, nice. Any hints you can give? She's weaker than the Porter? How's she weaker than the Porter? The Porter has 6,000 pounds-foot tractive effort, weighs 22,000 pounds, 120 psi. Yeah, okay. It is it is more than double the weight, but only like 50% more powerful. So that's probably a bit of the problem with it. It's just the weight of the thing. I do like the looks of it. Oh, that's the climax. Where's the Eureka? It's over here. Tractive effort 5620? How's that possible? To only be 5620? Was this a passenger line? I think this was a passenger line. I have a feeling. And so maybe it was more for level items. There's a reason you guys put the Eureka at the end, I guess. Alright, yeah. We're saving up money for the climax, I think. Yeah, the Eureka costs the same as the Porter. It's a little weird. And the Kook Mogul costs less than the climax? Yeah, passenger engine. Yeah, it's just not made for hauling heavy loads. Passenger cars are super, super light in passengers in general. Ooh, I think it would be cool if eventually there will be like passenger stuff. Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting the climax. Next. Though you could just go straight to the Hesler. Not sure. Hey man, I like dumb, simplistic things. I prefer to be inefficient to look 1% cooler. Alright. You think this is gonna be enough? So we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 rails here. I'm gonna Heisler. Okay. I'm gonna fix your wobbly track layout here, okay, Silent? You have like the inability to draw a straight line. It makes me laugh. Excuse me. that bugs me. That's off by 1 bloody pixel. It's all freehand. Hey, all my stuff was freehand. Come on, man. German name and designer. Nice. All right. The biggest hint that or tip that I can give people to like lay out tracks in a straight line without having to do the, I guess maybe the crossover trick, is use your keyboard. So like as long as you, I kind of point my cursor where I want it to be, roughly in the center, and then bring it straight down to me. And then once I'm ready to lay out a track, I just kind of like left click and then W it. And then from there, it's just tap Alt, lock it, and you're kind of just good to go. This one's a little, like a 1 degree off, so I can just fix that a little bit. And lock it again. Do 8 trips from the coal mine to Freight Depot, going the long way before you need water or wood. Ooh, nice, very efficient. That's good. So I'm talking about getting the rail more aligned to here first, right? So, I care more about the straight line along this edge. And then, oh, yeah. Boop. And then for all my other track pieces, I can just eyeball the center of the rail bed, and generally it's just gonna not be super curvy. See, look at that. Look at that rail. And how smooth that is. See, new servers popping up, but not the one you want to connect to. Yeah, that'll happen. Not one streamer has listed you. Kabuki Kitsune. I tried to listen. Oh no, it's gonna glitch out my thing here. I think so. Snap. Rails, 3-foot rail. I've popped into servers and fixed some things while I have people go, wait, what? Yeah, if I was a dev, I'd just be in there screwing with people the whole time. Oh, you wanted to not crash the train. Oops, let me just go ahead and derail this. Alright, I am going... Who designed this? Alright, I'm redoing this. I'm not gonna follow your roadbed. Not doing it. It's not straight. Bugs the crap out of me. Another trick that does make track laying a touch easier if you pull it towards you as opposed to going away. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I agree. 110%. It's a lot easier. Also, it's a lot easier going towards junctions than away from junctions, too. It's another big thing I noticed. Junctions generally aren't as smooth when you start from them. Yeah, yeah, you might have laid it down with the alt lock, but I don't like the angle that you used. You had like a wobbly... This is fine back through here, but I'm going to be redoing this anyways. There's a countdown to... Look, I get really OCD about this stuff, if anyone knows. It's just how it's going to go. I'm going to make this nice and straight. At the moment, there's no, at least from what I can tell, any way to do a... I think they're just using a mesh. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go pretty much straight. Does it bug me that it's about 1 degree off? Yes, it does. It does. I'm gonna draw it towards me. I need to look at the rail when I do this. In fact, let's center it on the rail. There we go. There we go. Victory. If you look in some areas, you can kind of make out old cuttings and road beds, though there's no overarching story per se. We generally argue that it reminded us of the railroad that came before and felt hard. Nice. Backstory. Now people are just asking for just straight up leaks. I haven't looked at the roadmap myself, so I'm gonna ask what would be your most favorite upcoming future plan thing, Kabuki? That you look forward to. Alright, let's pull this out so that we can get the junction here. Why does it do this? Cancer. Z fighting, Z fighting. Love the texture Z fighting. All right. So we're gonna go switch left. Yeah, switch left with the thing on that side. True. And hey, I appreciate it. You know, the community asking the hardball questions. As it should be. Uh, 2882 tank engine from 1935 Mexican Railways locomotive. Ooh. That sounds good. Center of the road bed. Just need to maintain that as far as possible. Angle lock a little bit. Up there, and then freeform. That. Fairly straight. Not awful. But better. 18 locomotives plan and inordinate amount of rolling stock. Well, you sound like you're going to be a really busy person, Kabuki. Let's move this. See the end over here? I'm pretty sure if you go to these, if the Discord link is on the store page, which I assume it most likely is, then you might be able to find it in the description of the video. That takes you to their store page on Steam. I think that would be maybe a good chance to check. Or Silent might be able to find it as well, since he's still waiting to even find the server. You've already checked the Steam page? Oof. Even the community tab over there or something? Actually, what if I just move these over to this side? It might be quicker. It was, but it kept expiring. Yeah. That'll do it. Those links can still sometimes expire, in my experience. All right, let's pin those together. Pin those together. Now, I think this side ended up being a lot more straight than the side that we just fixed anyways, so I might not need to do anything in this regard. Ugh. Can't space them out enough. Oh, the fun that could be of modding this game to look like different countries. Personally, love to add the Bush Transway of New Zealand. I just want one Shinkansen. Can we get one Shinkansen, Kabuki? Can you go ahead and just... No. Can I get a model of the rail line connecting Osaka Airport to Osaka? I just want that passenger line. That would be great. If we can get it done by Tuesday... Rail me mommies. Wow. Real good, classy server names that we get on here. Wrong grade for Shinkansen. Come on, though. You should ride that Osaka line for work years ago? Oh, really? Nihongo hanashimasu ka? Do, 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 do. There's two people that are apparently arguing with each other in server names. First it was I like trains, then I hate trains, then no you don't unless that you're not my daddy. This is the best community ever now. Part of the JET program for 2 years in college for course credit. Nice. I wanted to do the JET program so bad at the end of college. I came pretty close to doing that. And then I decided that I'm awful at English, so I have no right teaching it. How was your experience in the JET program? Fine, I hope. I know there can be like the occasional horror story. That's a much better turn in. Much more gradient. Gradual. Clean. To replace this wood piece, I'm not going to get a snap. Because of course I'm not. Do. Ah, yeah. That's a bit smoother now. Lovely. There's some trees. Silent probably still can't see. The server. I'm going to redo this link a little bit. Why? Up, up, up. Come on. Come on. Game, don't do... Just let me link you. Please. Smoother? Yeah, but... It's just something funny about teaching Japanese students to say y'all and then confusing the hell out of everyone. Y'all need to settle down. up in here. You just teach a whole bunch of Japanese kids like very, very proper Southern gentleman's English, you know. Well, I say it is just sweltering out here. This is why Uthris would be a terrible teacher. They tend to pick up your accents. I'm sure I picked up some accents from my Japanese tutor from college. In general. Someone on the Discord said that changing my download region might fix the server issue. Testing now. Let's see. There you go. Communities helping communities. Bringing everyone together. Alright. You're in. Let's see. Here you go, champ. You can do it. I believe in you. When are we gonna get a rail stop? One of those, what are they called? They're like bumpers. The things at the end of rails to prevent cars from falling off. When are we gonna get those? I would like to have 30 of them now. Rail buffer, whatever, yeah. Who knows? The hand cart I don't think has any attachment points, so it cannot shunt anything. I'm gonna get your option to make one. Come on, man. That's 20 polygons, right? Says Uthris, who has no clue how to 3D model. Can barely use Photoshop. Okay, that's a little wobbly here. Hold on. Hold on, we got a little bit of a warp going on here. All the do-da day. Do-da, do-da. All the do-da day. Any plans to let non-host players see Rail Tool? Silent is just grasping at every little bit of information. Hey, 3D artist man, tell me, how's the code team progressing? Actually, I don't know if Kabuki is male or female. I'm just assuming. What am I doing? Right. Yeah, re-rail. Get out of here. Someone just stole my train. Oh no. By the way, I hope the rails are set. It is already pre-configured to take you to the, I don't know why I'm yelling. It's like you can, it's already pre-configured to take you to the, lumber camp, by the way. And Fox, but yes, yeah. Roger. Roger. Come on. Need to clear the rail yard first, or won't be able to park and unload. Just go the other side. There's two sides to it. You can unload on the other side. I mean, you made this thing. Don't you know that you have two loading and unloading sides? Come on, look at that, bud. Look at how empty this is. Also, why is the train stopped? Oh, you're probably checking signals. Thought you already derailed it, in which case I was about to just facepalm real hard. The left side's better? I've used both. Oh. My God. Trying to get fine motor control. Man, you know, you just arrived, you pulled a train out of the station, and then you proceeded to take your union food break. I'm just saying, I'm extremely disappointed in your behavior, Silent. I'm gonna have to talk to the head of the train union about this. Truth be known, the only reason I don't stream myself is that I have a nasty cough that won't go away. Oh, that's a shame. I would like to see you 3D model at some point. Myself. You know. What's your degree in, Kabuki? I have a formal degree in oil painting. Myself. Let me tell you about all the money I'm making, which is to say 0. Call the Pinkertons, time to strike. Oh, yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Used to stream you working on Twitch. Environmental engineering. That's a cool one, though. Well, hello, Patrick. 3D modeling started out as a hobby. Honestly, probably better off for it. Can't So let's do 5. Get that going. And then 10. $15. 20. 25. I feel like this, like, you have to kind of walk it to get your final degree angle here. And now that I have a 30, I can go all the way around, say, like, as much as possible. Or no, the segmenting of this is a little weird. This game looks like, yeah, at least with this I don't have to explain to Plant Manager that no, just because we allow concentration of heavy metal is 5 parts per billion, that's not a high score. Which you tried to prove. So yeah, I took my wonderful art degree and immediately worked in payroll for federal government contracting. And now I work in IT supporting the financial system for federal government contracting. So, it's funny how we all get in different spots. Okay, can I get... Yeah, I'm not gonna go past 30. Honestly, I feel like eyeballing my turns usually works better. Alright, so this one is up best to my ability here. If I don't get this as straight as possible, we're gonna have potential derails here. How's that? Oh, damn, I'm good. If you're going down the hill, just do no power, 30% brake, you'll be good. You'll be good. I believed in you. I didn't believe in him. How is one side of this higher than the other? Okay, so we pull off. Let's see. Like, in theory... So this is one of my biggest complaints about these turnoffs right now, Kabuki. Okay, if you could just fix this, is if I have a turnoff towards the right, this curve that gets generated by adding a turnoff directly next to it should immediately parallel these two tracks. I don't think it does. It gets a slight, like, 1 degree creep over. Or I am just 1 degree off in my placement, and I'm just bad at this game. You've been playing Mad Max recently? Mad Max is classy. classy experience. Alright, let's try this again. That curve is weird. It doesn't that exactly. I know when it bugs, it kills me on the inside every time. Because what I would like to do is do something like this, right? And then just snap a bunch of these end to end, and I get parallel, parallel, parallel. It's but it's good. It's fine. I can manage. All right, so this goes out this way. To about where? To about there. Let's get a constant grade here. In constant sorrow all these days. Okay. Wants to hear my bad singing. Kind of the same problem when you're just doing the opposite end with switches. Yep. Oh, seen that you've done this weird thing where you can place on down, put a crossover, place it backwards, crossover, then it'll be correct. Go in that direction. Right to about here. Is that right? Oh. Scan the guy that made the shunt yarder today. I think I saw that video in my recommended somewhere. It probably can. But no, please, everyone, just talk about bigger and more successful YouTubers than Uthris. That's fine. Spend more time getting your roadbed perfect than running trains. You know what? That's a noble profession, though. Let's face it. Without good roadbeds, no one would be enjoying any trains. So who really has the more important job? The conductor or you? I like to think it's you. Also, the fact that you model the trains that they run on anyway. So if you think about it, you're both doing the trains and the roadbed. So without you, there'd be neither. You get what I'm saying. I think like that. Like that. Hello, good evening. How's it going, Bella? Much more personable here. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. The one building just for me. I'm building where multiple people can play and have fun. Hey, that's the goal, you know. Did you play much Rolling Line? Or has anyone played much Rolling Line? Here in the chat? Rolling Line is a game I really wish had multiplayer. Look at this. This is what I wanted it to do. They're fairly close. At least to what I wanted it to be. come to as many of your streams as I can. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who comes to the streams, becomes a member, and subscribes today. Yeah, one of the most popular layouts for Rolling Line here. What's one of the most popular layouts for Rolling Line? I know of like the what was it? Is it a beer distillery setup? I know of that one. On top of my head. Let's here, I'll show you one of my setups that I was working on for a while in Rolling Line. I wouldn't mind to get some feedback on it. I was recreating or working on recreating do I even have a good picture of it? You think I would? Being a guy that really likes his screenshots. I don't think I do. Never mind. I'll have to stream Rolling Line here again soon. If you download the layout based on the Mexican-US border, you have it? I have not downloaded that one. That sounds like a good one, though. For Carol Entre, California. I probably completely butchered that name. Uthris is not a good linguist. I'm just a lad from West by God, Virginia. That bugs me. It bugs me. It's off. It's just like one bit too far. So let's come back here. Let's fix this by, let's go straight to there. Okay, and then we just pull back. Okay, because it's about there. Okay, and then we pop that off. Then we throw that down. And then we go straight to there. It's Inter-California Railroad. Nice. How's that? Better? Yeah, I think that's better. Then just delete a couple pieces there. Go this way. Oh God. Oh God, I'm making it worse. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I here? Let me see if maybe I just didn't upload those pictures to Rolling Line. I only have 3 screenshots of this game. Really? So weird. You think I would have had more? Okay. Oh, never mind. A little wobbly, but it's better. Okay, only 3 consecutive screenshots, but how many hours of streams? Of what? It's one of the winners of the International Railroad Competition. Nice, congrats. How many hours of streams of Rolling Line did I do? A decent amount. Of this game, I've only streamed, 8 hours so far. And that was yesterday. We did an 8-hour stream. It's a yard. It's not supposed to be perfect. True. But it's my yard. And my yard's supposed to be perfect. Silent, where are you? Have you crashed the train? I swear. If I see you, like, blow through here at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, I do normally go for, like, a 3 to 4 hour stream, but, I guess this game was a little bit special. How many hours have I played, though? 21? Look, I was in a lot of conference calls today for work, and I had time to just run some core wood around. So, you know, I decided to run some core wood around. Alright, what do you guys think of that yard? Effective? We got 4 lanes. I might try... Okay, I'm going to try and do something dumb. It's not going to work the way I want it to, but I'm going to try it. You ran wood for how long? Let's see. I ran planks all the way down from 100 to 0, and then I ran about 50 beams, and then I ran a lot of core wood. Alright, so we're gonna try this. I'm gonna try and get another loop at the back to reconnect everything up on this side. Hopefully, if the spacing allows it. I think that's okay. This is probably going to backfire. How close is that? Ugh! I'm like 1 pixel off. Please delete. Okay, is this side gonna work better? So what I'm doing... something like that. And then can I weld these with just a simple rail without... Anyone want to take bets on if that's going to derail every time? I have a feeling it's going to. I have a feeling it is going to. Well, I mean, it's a shunt yard, so you're going to be going pretty slow through here. Hopefully. And hopefully this doesn't collide and cause problems. It probably will, knowing me. Insert evil laugh here. Oh, great. You ain't telling? I think it'll work. Honestly, I'm surprised at how smooth it is for what we're trying to do here. So we'll let those two connect, and then maybe we'll connect these two so that I don't, you know, that way they're just, these two are connected up at the end. I think that's fair. Kind of missed the beginning of the stream, but this game looks fun. Not as fun as a price tag, but fun. Yeah, I do. Look, I'll be candid. Uthris thinks the game is a little overpriced for what's available right now. If this was the price, say, you know, a year from now, or two, probably feasible. Do I have enough length? No. Alright, let's try this one again. Alright, I'll line up the ends. Uthris is showing his age. I don't think we had much say in the price, though. I've heard them tell Steam had more say than the head dev. Really? Huh. That sounds weird. Alright, how close is that one? Well, that one might be better than the previous one. Not by much. But Kabuki, I'm sure, is just having an evil laugh right now. Alright, why is this here? Get out of here. Random junction that goes nowhere. And random bump in the rail. Chugga chugga mega hill. There you go. All right. On a scale of 1 to shunt, guys, is this a good shunt yard? Did we do it? Am I as cool as Can Gaming now? Am I a successful big YouTubers? Oh lord, it's off on this side. Let's fix. This big pile of shunt. True. True. Depends on the game type, how big the team is, yeah. So essentially what you're describing is Steam likes to front load their interest like they're a bank. They're like, hey, sell 100,000 units, we get our money regardless at 50%, and then from there we'll lower the price because we already got our stuff. You haven't seen me play Scrap Mechanic, it was a pretty good looking shunt. Thank you. Let's see, what did I make in Scrap Mechanic back in the day? I made a few decent things. I made a flying DeLorean. Flying X-Wing, that is wrong. Made the Jurassic World Jeep back in the day. Like, I'm talking like 5 years ago. I used to play a lot of Scrap Mechanic in just the sandbox build. There we go. All right, I'm gonna preset the course here for you, Silent. All right, yeah. So we go what, right? Left. I'll let you go all the way down this track. And then left, it's good there. So this one. Over, multi-track drifting. If we get a big enough train, we can test that potentially with this. Let's see here. This one needs to go to the straight section. This one. See, this is one of my concern parts here is how is this going to interact with anything coming through? Actually, I need to make this to the left. There we go. Up, up, down, down, left, right, right. Blow the whistle. True. That's basically a refill of ammo right there. If it derails, it's not your fault. I mean, I assume... Are you the only 3D modeler? Because if it is, then it's yes, your fault. I think it'll work. The game's actually pretty robust. Got a high five. Would it be a high five or a low five? I'm thinking it'd be more of a low five. Oh, the loop, by the way, Silent, is not finished, so don't try and go around the loop on the yard by the depot. Go directly bypass the depot. In fact, I'm gonna work on that now, so we get our loop back. There's like 5 modelers, each doing specific things. All right. Are you mainly the train building person, or by different, or what? What's like your favorite thing to model? Structures and rolling stock. Nice. You know what? I'm actually gonna completely redo this side. I want a nice smooth turn. Kind of getting away from that at the moment. Hey, there he is. Jesus Christ. Are you just going full speed? You don't need to go full speed. Trains can just maintain speed. If you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and unload your cars so that I get more money. You know? Because let's face it, you know, I'm kind of the baron of this railroad. Actually, did you even put this rail close enough to this to unload? I think so. Probably work. Yep. You missed a car there, champ. Make a huge circle and put a roundabout thing in the middle of it for your engines. What do you want? 2 turntables? Do you want me to turn into Bradford? Is that what you're saying here? By the way, you'll want to detach the locomotion, the engine, to test the thing. You're not gonna... What are you doing? Did you unload it off the wrong side? Jeff. Don't worry, Jeff. Click through. Yeah, this whole turn is way too roundabout. Catch my drift. Always clean up your mistakes, guys. Don't leave these things to fester. Could come back to haunt you when you're upgrading a rail for the 20th time. Okay. Let's do constant grade. Okay. And we're gonna go straight. Gonna bump the radius out. Let's do like a 20. I don't think we're going to be doing Duran here. Anytime soon. All right. Let's see. Those are set. All right. Now I want you to yeet this as quick as possible. Yeet. Yeet, my friend. Finally laying track for your coal line. There you go. Did you do all the road bed first, like you say that you do, and then track on top? Yeah, everything's set. You're gonna come down this lane that I'm on. Oh lord, he's steaming. Come on. Full speed. He's doing it. Okay. He's in this line. And he'll either derail here in a hilarious fashion or derail by going off the end. What a mad lad. OSHA approved. Yeah, this ended up being a pretty good yard. Considering this is my first time seeing it in third person. And test to see if switches interfere. I'm gonna save that for later. Basically, we're gonna be testing that real time. All right. We're moving from beta phase straight to production. Real weapons update. Yeah, if I can go ahead and get a warthog modeled into the game, Kabuki, that would be great. No Man's Sky approach, true. Actually, if we could just go ahead and get Armored Core online in this game too. I would like giant mechs. That would be ideal. Didn't that anger Clang? Oh lord. We don't need Clang in this game, please. I've had enough of Clang. No more Clang. Alright. This loop is going to be a little bit tighter than the previous one, but should get some nice parallel. On the way back out. Railyard would be constant bombings. True. Especially if we were playing like Minowar Assault Squad right now. Railyard would just be an objective with a flag in there. People would be trying to push into it. Cover that left flank, you know, by the depot. Tank roll in. And then boom. Should be a Crash Warthog for any strike. Alright. How to do curves without anything. You just look for the repeating texture and just left click on the same spot. And the game's just gonna auto smooth it. Thanks, repeating textures. Been my measuring stick in video games since forever. Says there's a cute little fox somewhere. I mean, there probably isn't, but you never know. It's probably in the waterfall. Is it a nine-tailed fox? Is there a little Japanese, Asian fox shrine somewhere? Okay, the texture got squished there. Keep hearing you lay track and makes you think to double click. You're just very, you know, you're hyper confirming your own layout. Oh, look at that. Now we just need to connect through here. Boop, boop, boop. I want to put on the brakes that are silent. One day, hopefully, there will be snapping. A grid system would be kind of handy, honestly. But, you know, for me, I feel pretty comfortable with how to do this in first person without a grid. I'm sure for a lot of people, probably not their favorite thing, but like, that's how straight I can get it, just without even using Alt, you know? So there's some info about the development of this that may interest you. Okay. The Fox River. Ooh. Go on. Yes. Also, let's switch your track here. Track is switched. The reason the game saves to R is because the game originally started as expansion of American Railroads, the Unity version of the game. Oh. It's a fun fact. Where's our other train at, Silent? Take me to the lumber camp. Goodbye, train yard. Yeah, the mill. The mill. I think it's there with a whole bunch of logs. Yes, we need more bears and honestly just rabid raccoons. Just 1,000 rabid raccoons would be great for the game. So at the moment, if we look at our locomotives, all trains are kind of steam, right? So you can get a porter tier 2, You get a climax, you know, for when you're at the end of your journey. You have the Heisler for when you're at the peak of your journey. The Kook Mogul. I don't have a sexual innuendo for that one. DNRG class 70. So they're all coal. Well, fire, wood. Kind of trains. Some of them can be modified, like this one. You know, you can change the headlight, change the smokestack, for example. So. Why are we stopping, good sir? Good conductor. You did not check my ticket. Scary, set the game to the lowest graphic setting? Oh lord, no. No. I don't want my game to look like War Thunder. I feel like I haven't been over to the lumber mill in like forever. We're gonna have to start thinking about laying out passing lanes, and I need to redo the whole lumber mill track. Silent, look, man. We need to make the depots longer. Right, don't get the 70 if you're playing alone. Does it require two people just to be like constantly shoving fuel? Or something? Why not? Or does it require someone to stand over here and turn knobs? Alright, where's the other train? Is it over here? Yep, I got it. Thanks, Silent. Carry on, my wayward son. Class 70 doesn't have brakes. So you just use the reverser, right? I'm level 5. Alright, what do we got? Can you even hear that from over there? All you hear is stream. Yeah, the dipstick, it's technically to relieve pressure in the boiler. And then this one puts sand on the wheels to help with grip. It's doing all the switches. All right, let's get the firewood in this thing. We're gonna have to back it up. Get some water in it too. Actually, before I derail it, is this configured? What'd you do? Silent. The IRL class and average were surprised at me. Interesting. Train exploded. Oh Lord. Unlink it, let it roll down. Go stop the train down there. I'm gonna reset everything and it's gonna just let it roll down. So go put the brakes on down there. I'll figure this out. And I'll just send trains down to you. Run! Run, my friend! How did you manage this? I don't even know. Alright, now it's gonna slow roll. A little bit. Alright. What do we got here? We got no pin. Alright, let's get the pin on that one. Ew. Easy. Easy there, buddy. Link those two together. Alright. That one has, so this one should not. Did a drug? Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure he passes a drug test when he gets back on the site. This one is fine. This one is fine. This annoying? Anyone? Did he even catch up to that train that was running away? Alright. Brake unset. Brake unset. Brake unset. Alright, I'm sending your train. Is there a tutorial? No. Not that I'm aware of. Alright. Sending the train your way. 5 hours later, you're still running. That'd be funny. Gotta get water in this thing. And then we will dump off our logs. Hopefully he doesn't crash into the back of my train. Probably will. What am I saying? You drug test him still. I'm curious, for those of you who do play this game, do you guys play it in first person in the engine, or do you play with by pressing, you know, use and drive it in the UI mode? I prefer first person. Trying to figure out how to get the loco moving, which is funny because I did this for a living. Okay, I can give you a rundown since I'm about to move mine anyways. So here we go. So we'll show you the whole kit and caboodle. It's pretty straightforward. Down here is your fire. Okay. So you know, you got to pick up some logs. You got to crouch with control and then tap right click to throw the logs in there. Make sure that you have heat. I throw in about 10 at a time, and each pickup of the logs will give you 5. So you get that in there. It'll start heating up. Alright. Next thing, gotta make sure you have water. Here's your water gauge. Here, mine's full. You can see the little water texture there. So I got full water. My regulator is all the way forward. So I should, once my fire gets up to temperature, my PSI will increase. And then at that point, anything basically above 75 will move this thing for the most part. Forward, back is this lever here. So forward to go forward, set it in the middle for neutral, and then back for reverse. You got your brake, you got your throttle. That's basically it. I probably went super fast. If you run low on firewood, you can pick up some at a facility and throw them down. Just to keep a good supply. Didn't know about the crouching? Yeah. Control is that button. And I rebound a lot of the controls in this game. So like, for example, H is my help menu, hide, or show type thing. By default, it's X, but that conflicts with some other button presses. So I recommend rebinding that from X to something else. You can throw... Would you say that the... What's worth it? The game, Colt? I would say it's a little expensive, to be honest. But if you have some cash to burn and you like railroading, I think it has good potential. And, you know, I've sunk dumb amount of hours into it already. Alright, pressure is at 125. Be glad it's not the Unity version of the first game. In that one, you picked up each log and placed it in the cab. Stop suddenly and your firewood would bury you in the cab. Wow. Actually, I think that should happen still. Can you add that part back in to the game? That'd be great. Alright, so we're going to be reversing here. I'm going to come down and hopefully not crash into Silent Night. Who's still trying to set up cars. I think we're going to go out that way. So we should be fine. Alright. We'll reverse. Do like 15%. I think one car is missing still. Only counts 7. I can go up there and look. Unless it just kept rolling. In which case, we'll definitely find it at some point. I think I clearing that switch back there. I think I have enough room. Just need to get the nose in front of this. Some guy managed to get 47 logs on one car. What a mad lad. Alright, so let's see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You only have 7. Well, maybe this is your punishment for flipping everything. But I didn't see any other wagons to throw down. Unless it got launched into orbit. Who knows with you. Yeah, I think Clang ate that one. Congrats. Oh well, you've been making money. Replace it. Some Santa Fe yard a few miles away. It just comes rolling in from you guys. I can just, the guy sitting up in the switch tower, he just watches this ghost car roll in. Don't crash into my train. 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 Stop. 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 What'd you do? Why are you crashing into me? I gotta pull forward. How many people are on our server? Just me and Silent at the moment. They won't attach? Hold on. Let me pull forward. I would. This is up to like 32 or 64 players. Okay, so your linkage is already here. And you already have a linkage here, so let's get rid of this one. That one's good. Turn on your brakes so you don't start drifting around. Back her up. Back her up. That's good. That's good. Okay, undone. Is the server info on Discord? It is not. It can be. If you have it, and if you want to play, if you see the Uthris server, the password is just 951. 951. Go ahead, be safe. Alright, let's see if we can pull forward. Alright, you're all linked up. You're good. My Discord friends, we would be the only server that would accomplish head-on crashes, I feel. I have a feeling that's probably way more common than you think. Especially without signals. Ooh, Kabuki, when are we getting signals? Huh? When are we getting those sweet, sweet signals? Can you double head locos? Yes. Or triple. I could attach 3 of these together if I wanted to. I don't know if you get much benefit from it. Heck yeah, more logs. I might have dumped that one a little early. But it's fine. Weird, don't see the server? Gotta have signal towers first. Ooh. Someone gets to just RP a signal tower guy? That's dangerous. That guy's just gonna get all the hate. When he gets like 5 trains to crash into each other. Alright, that's all set. Just like RP flight sim, true. Boom, boom. Okay, you're at the logging place, right? Silent. That's a fire. Still roaring. Let's get this switch set. Set up a booth before the yard players had to pay a pass. Toll booth. Had to set the point on the bridge. Okay, yeah, that probably slowed you down. Bye, lumber mill. Gonna go pick up some more logs. So for those of you who haven't seen this route, or just been watching us work on the freight yard, this is the route over to the lumber camp, way out there. And I have to hug and go up this little hillside as much as possible. The other route there goes straight back to the camp switch, so that loop around at the moment. Alright. Noted. Approaching the 6% grade here, we'll add some brake. Alright, let's do full. Full. See if we can stop before the switch. Alright, so the loop is set. So we'll go this way. Because that'll be good for you, because that's already preset. And then we'll go that way. And I'll get your signal ready for when you leave. Oh, crap, I derailed it. You didn't see that? Excuse me. You didn't see that at all. That didn't happen. So that's a no to multi-track drifting. I think I pinched it. I don't know if we... Alright, let's make sure the pin and everything is okay back here. That's set there. Clean that up. You see everything? It's almost like people can rewind the tape. Let's get this. Come on, before we get to the junction again. This is high stakes train maintenance, guys. Alright, let's release the brake. Can we get just a spring junction, please? Okay, all the brakes are released. I think my guy froze, stuck in player menu. Rough. Alright, what way are we going? Here. Yep, we're going to the left. Very good. You know what? You're right. That was a test. You passed. So we do have little markers for when I'm facing the opposite way on where the cab needs to be to get the perfect load here. So now that I'm actually turned around, I can go ahead and lay out these markers, which is good. Also, for those of you guys who are just joining the server, please, I implore you, don't break everything. All right, just pull up. And all the day do. Let's back it up just a hair. So work that needs to be done. Well, we don't have 3 trains. We only have 2 at the moment. The work that needs to be done is we need the smelter being worked on and the iron ore mine being worked on in terms of laying out track to them. All right, so this is what I use to mark, if you guys are curious. I just use the steel. bridge. And basically what I use is, if I look out my window, the gap between my engine and this wagon needs to be centered on this. And if it's centered, I'm good. So I can go ahead and start loading logs. Or someone wants, when I get back down to the lumber mill, I'll be probably parking this train for a bit. So if someone wants to run lumber, or take the lumber cars back to the depot and switch it out for like the plank and board cars and run those for money, up to you. Is there a high rail somewhere? What do you mean by high rail? I'm only at 534. I've bought all the cars that you're using now, and I doubled the size of the plank ones, so I spent a fair amount of money today on that stuff. Handcart? Nope. There's that. I could buy one, potentially. Do you need one? There you go. Should be one at spawn now. All right, pull forward and stop. Could phone crash into one of the new players and get a new loco faster. True. Yeah, 90K? Someone's cheating. I feel like someone's cheating. Alright, that stop is good. Four, 5, 6. I'm missing a wagon here too. Oil sells for 1,500 per carload if I remember the spreadsheet correctly. Wow, way to spoil. Jeez. Levels is from delivering goods or cutting down trees. If I run through a switch without lining it, yes, it will derail. And only I can fix derailment, so try real hard not to derail things. Also, if you take turns too quickly, it may derail, etc. Essentially, you can add to cheese the system and what sells best. True. So since this is a massive server with a whole bunch of empty lands for towns, can players make towns eventually and then we can run passengers to take people to work? Actual players to work? That'd be great. How do you set region in the game? I don't know what you mean by that. That's not really a thing. Load a car, then unload firewood depot. True. I thought about doing that myself. That seemed like a pretty gamey thing, though. Hopefully, Uthris, I did build a number of town buildings. Oh, nice. Good to hear. Hashtag spoilers. You heard it first here, guys. Back this up just a little bit. Okay, that's probably fine. Yep. Nice and centered. Steam download region? Yeah, if you're trying to join the server, you might have to change your Steam download region to see the server. The game, you start with basically nothing, and you had to build all the tracks yourself, outside of what's like kind of at spawn. So every track that you see is placed by me and Silent at the moment. Every tree that's been cut down has been us. Nope. Tracks are free. Everything's free except for cutting down trees and buying wagons and locomotives. So you can build unlimited tracks. Based on one building off from grandparents' home that live in plantation house that was built in 1840. Yeah, I would suggest just Googling it, Cade. I don't know. How are you still loading? By the way, real nice touch that these bow underweight. It's really cool. If you ever thought that would be a cool thing to do, kudos. Make sure we have heat. I think I pulled too far forward. Yeah, about a half car too far forward. Once we get enough money, yeah, we'll be getting new locos. Alright, that's good. So next part, we can mark this. To there. So now no matter which direction I go, I have my spacing to load 8 wagons. Have you moved out of here yet, Silent? I set it to the gap between... So the reason I set it between the gap of the loco and the wagon behind it is no matter what my loco is, this gap will be the same and should line up to this. If I set it to the cab, if I use a different engine, the spacing's wrong now. Right? Did I just go big brain? But yeah, if you want to practice just like building rail lines and things like that, get used to the building mechanics. You know, I'd recommend just running to either like the oil field or something like that, and just a flat area. Get used to like raising the terrain, lowering it, hooking things up. They always seem so confused. The spacing will be off if you get the mogul. Does it have a different hitch point? It'll be based off here, right? So if I line it up here, we're good. Here would be no bueno. Here we're good. No bueno. Bueno. Heading to freight yard? Alright, I'll be going to the mill. Yep. Alright, set this to 10%. Get it rolling, and we'll check signals. Okay, that one's set. Rear coupling has a tendency to stretch some. Huh. True. Hey, Caustic. You didn't check your boiler before leaving? How dare you? Look at all these logs, chat. We're working that rally line. And we're looking dapper while doing it. Look at that conductor. It reminds me of my bus driver for high school. What a good man. Crazy dude. So I don't know if I'm at the right spot because I don't see anything here at the mine. You'll see, you'll know. There's an actual building. I try real hard not to leave first person for signals. Because I like the RP aspect of being able to spot it from the cab. Alright, so that is wrong. So I need to brake real hard. Alright, you're heading to depot? Alright, that did you switch it? I'm assuming you didn't switch it back behind you, so I'll just switch it. Probably. What do you guys think of this depot? Is this an effective depot? We have an inbound potential, an outbound potential. It splits, and then it has a bypass if you want to. With the line going from the sawmill to the smelter? Yeah, we will need one of those. Alright, 45% power. Here we go. Gotta get up this hill. It's a big old hill here. No, you're not gonna mess anything up so long as you're building, like, out there, you know? Worst case scenario, we delete it, right? You ain't gonna mess anything up. Nice. Alright, pressure's good. Choo-choo. Alright. Turn out the regulator. So we're gonna just switch the tracks up here. Most efficient of the streams you watched so far? Oh, thank you. I don't mean to be. I go for looks more than anything. I'm the conductor, okay? Don't know what you're talking about. Alright, just go switch the line. It says lumber and beam. That's what needs to be delivered there. Colt. Those are depots to accept goods. Alright. Coming down. I have to show you some neat detail tricks you can do with bridges and whatnot. You're more than welcome to. Up to you. I've seen some people, you know, do some good bridge work with like stone and then just the iron with no supports under it, you know? Just tuck it away, probably. Would be best. Alright, we're gonna have to slow down here. I don't know what this signal's set to. Okay, we're going to the right. That's fine. That's where I wanted to go anyways. And then left, that's fine. And then maintaining straight, that's fine too. Nope. Iron Mine does not currently have a line. We've only hooked up kind of what you've seen so far. What I wouldn't mind, Kabuki, is honestly seeing your routes too. Since you said you're designing it for a very multiplayer kind of heavy, you know? Hello, hello, hello. It's per person or company. Alright, I'm gonna pull this thing in over here. How are we set up over there? Oh, he's getting it. All right, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Good signal, man. Got 3, maybe 4 locomotives and some track that links every or almost every industry. Jeez, do you have time to model? All right, so we're gonna back this up in just a second. Switching this over. All right, so let's see. We need this track. So the smelter line, where to branch that off? Honestly, probably at the large bend up here. You can get a good diamond. Kind of like just another switch up here. You can kind of just keep going straight through this valley. What do y'all need me to do? America. I don't know. If you want to work on a train yard, you can work on the train yard near the refinery. If you want, or the iron ore mine. I don't think anyone's over there. 1 yard. I'm about to add a second. One line that really needs some work. What is usable right now? Usable is honestly all you need. Like, we need to start considering, if we're going to get multiple people on here with multiple locomotives running all the time, we might need to consider a lot more passing lanes. Maybe even just a dualed up main line. Honestly. Might need to happen. By the way, guys, be careful about cutting down trees, like, too quickly. It does kind of stutter the game a little bit, just an FYI. Let's drop off some logs here. As well. Oh, nice. I can send you my save if you want to look at it online, rather. I mean, or you could host and I could join you. Jeez, you can give us the tour. Maybe not tonight, but like if you want to, I'll happily follow you around. Take some trains with you. All right, let's get this stored. Back in here. I don't know what happened there, but I guess we somehow derailed a bit. Alright, so what we need to do is rework some of the line here around the lumber mill. This section has already been reworked. The loading area for logs. I think this section is fine. It's pretty good. You know, we can go either way with this. We have a side slip here to store either logs waiting to be unloaded or whatever. So this is highly functional. And then we kind of reach this area back in here, which is a bit of a mess, very tight, multiple junctions. Can I? Do I have to do the whole enter thing? Oh my lord. How does this work? How does this work? I don't know how this works. Chat out. I don't know how this thing works. Just W and S? Okay, yep, that works. I want to see if you're able to unload these two cars. Yeah, sure. You at the what? The depot, I assume? Poorly. It works poorly. Yeah, why is that so weird? That really just doesn't work well. Alright, cordwood car. Let's give it a whirl. Eight. 8 at the moment. Break. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Alright, I'm gonna be on my way. Have no fear. Uthris is here. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Break. I'm hitting S, but I'm going only... Oh, wait. The reverse is the wrong way. Go! Go, handcart man! Your yard is being for 20-car trains. Well, that's your yard, but, like, what's like, your drop-off zones? Like, are they built to hold a train with 20 cars, or... It's the Kegel cart? Oh my god, that hurts just thinking about. How dare. Oh, we're on our way, Silent. Should you raise up the rail? Talking about the one that you're laying out that way? If the one you're laying, then yeah, you'll have to raise up and figure out this connection. But definitely that would be the last step, right? Because we currently need to be using this rail. Steepest grade you have is 3%. Dude. Your trains are just going to be going full speed all the time, aren't they? Oh! Can I not re-rail this? Doesn't let me click on it. It doesn't even know it's here. How do I do? What do I do about this? I know what I do. I respawn. Yeah, so Cass, you'll want to use roadbed or rail bed just to get it above the grass. Probably. That's what I'd recommend doing. Okay, so you say you are having... Yeah, we're just running over with a train because that wouldn't ever go poorly in our experience. Alright, so you're saying you don't have an unload option. Well, let me tell you how to handle a load. Okay, you just look at it and you do that and off it goes. To the races, you know? You don't even look for the command. You just blind click and it works. Thanks for the money, sucker. And I'm stealing your train too. I'm not stealing your train. I'm not on the Discord. Does it actually say Nat to buy this thing? It doesn't say Nat to buy it in the game. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. I'm gonna switch this. We're gonna run it over. Full speed. We're gonna yeet it. We're gonna yeet it real hard. All right. Silent. Commence the yeeting. Full speed yeet. Go. Okay, before you actually run into it, I gotta make sure the rail is set. By the way. Because I have a feeling it's not. I have a feeling it's still set to the lumber yard. Actually, no, it flipped into that track, right? I think you can eat it. Just eat it. Just go. Who cares? You got it. Can it not be sold? Nope. We're just gonna crash into it. There it is. It's way out there. I can see it, lads. X does that, but I would rebind that key to something else because X by default is another hotkey that you press all the time, so you always accidentally turn it off. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Eh. Well, roadbed is groundwork, so it's these items here. That went about as well as expected, to be honest. Alright. Sadly, guys, and I apologize for the ones who just joined the server as well. I am going to have to... It wasn't totally underwhelming. They haven't added the explosion effects yet, I'm sure, for the boilers. I am going to have to end the stream here. It is, you know, no longer the weekend, so I can't do, like, 8-hour streams at the moment. But I do want to continue this some more. We still have some more work to do on the game and the layouts that we've been working on. You know, we made some money today. We worked and completely redid our depot, and it seems to be very, very functional compared to how it was. A lot. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this shunt yard. It's pretty good for the first one, I'd say. It's pretty good. I like it. It's effective. It'll get us through for a while, I think. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. Hit that like button. Become a member today and unlock our emotes and help us unlock more emotes. And, you know, thanks Kabuki and for hanging out with us as well, one of the devs of the game. Maybe we'll check out your map at some point also. So with that, you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you all real soon.